I think particularly of Apex Liquid yesterday, Keen and Phoenix are just trading huge Casio games.
Yeah, it's great too, because whenever we're giving out like player of the game, it's really hard when somebody has Cassiopeia. They really
turn off the Tremor Sense, and now going to go invade back in onto the Gromp. TSM. Still a team effort here, but kind of getting collapsed on a bit.
Yeah, here comes the TP.
Could be bad news. Doublelift caught out. Is he going to be the first kill of the game? Almost gets stunned, but Santorin's going to flash forward. There's the stun. And first blood goes to Rek'Sai. Now Quas looking to go in, gets a double stun there. Lands on the Svenskeren as he picks up a kill. Now Biofrost getting tagged as well by the Braum passive. Needs to get out from under it. Last auto needed. Who's going to get it? They are going to dive. Quas dives in for a Q, lands in, and OQ gets himself a third kill.
And that's 3.
The ultimate rip there. Just going to clear the wave out. Looks like Doublelift's already gone back. Got himself some early Zerker Greaves, and Biofrost going in 1v2.
He's kind of baiting them because if he gets the
ultimate, it's there! Now the Shadows are going to follow in as well. Beautiful bait from TSM. Sven's going to hunt one down. OQ gets taunted. Sven's going to hunt him down. He's trying to trade in. Doublelift fires off the arrow, but Haunter takes out OQ arrow. Don't think it landed on Kiwi, but they're still going to run for it. Bergson now here, ghosted down towards the bottom lane, but no chase forth. Just showing you how efficiently TSM are farming. Arrow flies again. Hits GBM again! Tides of blood following in. There's the Hemo Plague, and Sven's going to follow in the arrow. GBM's dead this time. Bjergsen with the kill.
Even with the exhaust coming through, still gets the kill. Sven's
to come back in. Santorin going to use the ulti down as well. TSM standing in fight to the other. Shen, Doublelift going to be stand united upon, but Biofrost now invulnerable from the Cosmic Radiance. They need to play this well. Quasso trying to chase down the carries, but he's going to almost get taunted, forced to leap out of the way as Bjergsen's here as well. Double stun from Biofrost, lands in onto 2, and now Quass is going to get chased down. Sven also throwing spears in, has almost got one, and Bjergsen moves in for the kill onto Quass. Now Sven going to chase down Kiwi Kid, and he's going to leap away to safety. GBM here, but it's a little too late. It's barely enough to save Kiwi. No, it's not. He goes down, and there's the double.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to be good for NRG with the double.
Took another blue buff, and this could be TSM applying a bit more pressure. Torn in onto Quass, but he's a little safer now. Bjergsen's going to dive back in, and that's just a kill. Doublelift picks up one.
Just so much damage, and the Cosmic Radiance comes down for insurance there.
That arrow lands on the Kiwi Kid. Bjergsen's going to follow in. Spear's good as well. Kiwi looks like he's going to get chunked out. A good double stun follows through from the Dazzle. And that's one onto Kiwi. Might keep chasing here. Bjergsen looking to slow down Santorin. He's got the Rylai's. He's pretty tanky. But Santorin probably not tanky enough. Will they dive? Bjergsen going to leap in for it, but TSM, they'll push it. Oh my god, that health. Bjergsen, though, knocked up. He now goes back in a Sanguine pool. Haunter here, but the ulti's out from Kiwi. Bjergsen going to flash out to safety, but NRG still chasing. They've caught Biofrost. He's stunned up by Braum passive. Quas still diving into the backlands as Biofrost does finally die to GBM. Doublelift, though, outputting damage. Quas looking to go down to Svenskeren. Look for the flank. Now Nidalee going to flash out of the way as GBM takes out Doublelift as well.
GBM
there. GBM looking to turn things around, but Haunter just continuing to fight. He won't go down. There's a flash that last auto, but there's the taunt in. Haunter going to shut him down. Svenskeren, though, taking too much damage. Oki going to clean him up. Haunter now stunned. 1v4 is the Shen, but he's pretty tanky. Might try and take out 1 or 2 with him. Quas getting a little low, but he leaps away. Bjergsen trying to dive his way back in as he dips back into the left-hand flank. Santorin trying to get his way out as Haunter just kiting him out of the way. Taunt's not enough. NRG get another kill. And now Bjergsen, 1v3, going to try and take out OQ. Hemo Plague, not enough, but Bjergsen still chasing. Tides of blood, not enough. Needs one more. Q's good. Bjergsen now on a rampage.
Well, Bjergsen just changes the end of this fight, because it could have been a 5-for-1. And then it ended up being a hectic fight. Look, another.
He plays too long. Svenskeren now going to get the Shen ulti. Big heals there as well, trying to move Haunter back over the wall. NRG continuing to play aggressive. Trying to stop TSM from taking over too much, but they're already 10,000 gold ahead. I do love the fight, but TSM just showing that, you know, at this stage of the game, you can play a little reckless. GBM hits another arrow. Svenskeren falls with the spear. Taunt's going to land in. Doublelift. Doesn't get it. Svenskeren able to take another kill for himself.
And everybody just playing in sync on TSM. Sure, it's 9 to 8 in kills, but these kills.
Oku's having a bad time. Cosmic Radiance, here comes the dive. Biofrost. No, they're not going to bother. They're just going to push down mid instead. Red and Hip goes down. Quas trying to split push, but Haunter's going to join him in. TSM going to go for the throat here.
Oh, he was just baiting, and now Quas is actually going to TP in to help and try to save this. Not sure if he will be able to, though.
Makes it back down. Haunter pretty tanky. Quas dives into the backline. Doublelift to target. With a stun, just hits Svenskeren. Spanging to chase out Quas. TSM looking to knock down a few more Nexus turrets. They're all open now. The Nexus is exposed. TSM might just move in for it here. NRG trying to keep them out of their base. But Bjergsen is so tanky. Finally forced to leave as Quas dives back in, but could be for his own demise. Pull back in.
GBM is back up now.
And Doublelift finally gets himself another kill. There's 2. Kiwi Kid diving back in. Bjergsen is continuing to bait in. GBM exhausted. TSM gonna dive back in for it. Spirit's Refuge keeping them up. And OQ pinned against his fountain. TSM are going to look to close out the game.
And Doublelift gets another kill on top of it. 993. The countdown still continues.
Solid looking game.
I feel like Bjergsen's talking more right now, so it's a Bjergsen champion. Ah!
All right, there's Talia.
It was Hanser all along!
Maybe, but which champion does he get? Uh-oh. The mind.
That can clear the caster minions at level 1. And he's
Team
adorable!
Quas looking for first blood. Sven knocks him out. Damage!
Poison!
No! Quas barely lives on. No! It's a disaster. Down here in top lane, good shield from Bifrost. Going to turn around the tray. Kiwi Kid taking some damage there. Volley to the face. Double lift. Still looking, of course. Damage is good. Looking to chase in. Burns the heal aggressively.
What? He's got Ghost!
The heal from NRG, and he ghosts down in.
Oh, that's the
good double stun, and now the teleport in from NRG as well. Kiwi Kid going to go down as Bifrost gets it. But OQ now under threat. Doublelift going to still go forward, but Quas going to turn it around. Doublelift's going to die here. OQ gets it on the other end. And Bifrost going to get chased down. He shields himself up, runs towards the turret, but Quas hops over his head. Great flash from Bifrost to get himself safely, but it's not enough. Quas gets another. Turret shot is enough for the trade.
Biofrost, 2-1.
Rotating well, but GBM's here. Stun lands in. GBM getting zoned out by the E there of Bjergsen.
Oh, Sven
still trying to tunnel out, but he gets a 3-man knockup. Not enough though, as a kill should come in here. Who's going to get it? It will be Quas. Off to a 3-1-1 start here.
And GBM, if he had more mana, he'd to come through.
Has the blue buff as well. Quas also caught up here. Level 6, looks to scoop in, gets 2. While it follows in after the boulder toss. And Centauran going to try and make this work. Quas now chasing back in mini form, and Biofrost looks to be the target. Centauran pops the ulti, and Bio just can't really go anywhere, but Quas still taking damage, almost gets snared up. Centauran does get the kill back, and Doublelift just doesn't have enough here, I don't think. Tagged up again, grabs triggers, Quas safe, hops away. And now Doublelift does have the ulti, but doesn't want to turn it around. Bjergsen here as well. GBM dives in! The threat ball, he tagged him on the end of the distortion.
Wait. Oh! Single-digit HP for Bjergsen. Perfect threaded volley. Hits GBM with the first few, and then keeps it aimed at where the distortion origin was. Absolutely brilliant.
Doublelift! There's another kill! 5 left. Picks up his second kill.
Frost, you take heal.
Uh-oh, here we go. Quas almost mega now. Haunter's going to try and cut it out, but he gets not into the wall. Walt as well. Centauran going to upset the balance, and Haunter's got his flash, but he's going to stand and fight. No chance there was. Quas takes him out.
Wanted some, but no. Ends up not getting it.
Oh, that's deep.
Wait.
GBM. Oh, takes out Spin.
Great assassination there from GBM. Found the angle on it.
As Bjergsen face checks an axe, forced to flush out of the way. Does have the barrier, but Centauran going to chase, lands another axe. Bjergsen probably not enough. Doesn't burn the summoner. Centauran collects him.
Yep, good restraint to not blow the summoner as well.
They wanted the game to start, kind of extending the early lane they got.
Yeah, there have been some mistakes that have been heavily punished here.
And flash from GBM goes straight in aggressive. Spenskaren not there to turn it around, and Centauran gets the kill. Arrow tanked as well through the Ragnarok there, and GBM maybe back in again.
Normally you shove in mid-wave, and then you go to the bottom side, or you go to the top side and you use your Reaver's Wall. But not today, and whoa!
Yeah, Bifrost locked up and burst down, but Bjergsen sees Sven there as well, but Centauran going to take him out, causing Radiance popped. NRG can buy a bit more time. TL Wall actually going to cut them off. Quas sort of caught, but he's in Mega Knife on. Now dives in, looks for the scoop, finds the 2-man, gets Bjergsen, and Doublelift with the wall up. Huge follow-up damages. Bjergsen's going to fall. Bastion stun, they're going to get another, and NRG wiped the floor with TSM in that fight.
And the only survivors, Teemo.
So now joining in, but that tier 2 looks pretty dead. NRG should be able to collect it here, and they will. Good little bomb back from Talia. Quasto goes in, gets Biofrost and takes him out. Spin, flashes over, but Hornster, he's going to get blown up there by GBM. Doublelift trying to answer back and get a few kills for himself. Quas about to run out of Mega, gets popped up again. Dazzle not lands in, but a huge Bastion. He's going to get the other two. Talia, though, able to shot one down as GBM falls. TSM answer back for one.
Oh, and Doublelift almost has his arrow back up. This is going to be great, because Santor's going to walk up, probably pink it. And, oh, okay.
Oh, I love they're going in. They're really putting him dead. Crossing Radiance down. Dazzlin actually gets dodged up by Haunter, but the Ragnarok's going to cause too many problems. Centauran takes out Teemo 7-0-5.
Taunt! We'll say towards the jungler, and he had the global taunt on him. And
they found Quas, but Bjergsen going to try and cut somebody off. He hops back, but Quas actually can still get his way in there. They have to get him out of the pit. GBM going to dive in as well. Assassinates Doublelift. As Quas and DBM team up for that, and I don't think they can finish it.
Here comes Santorin, they have to get it right before Santorin gets in there. Also,
GBM steals it! And now TSM have to run a desperate Baron play, but well answered by NRG.
And NRG are going to get the bottom turret as well, so they're already on that inhibitor. They picked up the Baron. Everything is going NRG's way this game.
The stack advantage is almost up to 10,000 gold ahead. Svenskeren going to find Quas, but Quas not too bothered. Svenskeren doing some damage here. Yep. Teleport in.
Ah, he's arrived!
It's Haunter, he's going to try and pick up a kill finally. Bifrost in as well. Quas, no summoners to speak of. Pass back in the mini, but Haunter, can he get it? He should be able to get the shutdown. And he does.
Teemo is on
Oh my god, Doublelift. Almost gets himself 3-shot. Just one more proc away, and Santorin gonna pop the ulti back on again. Bifrost can't do anything. GBM gonna take him out. Sven gonna get locked up, and Santorin still running. Svenskeren does manage to flash out of the way. Knocks up Santorin on the other end as Doublelift gonna try and turn it around, but Quas finds his way in. Badges gets popped. Doublelift flashes out the backside as Svenskeren turns his way to safety. Bjergsen cuts them off.
GBM still wants him.
Doublelift still dead. GBM gets another assassination.
And Doublelift not gonna get any kills in this game. No more.
Chain not quite there.
Oh, got Kiwi Kid.
Pops the ulti down, Cosmic Radiance not going to proc. Olaf just goes straight in for Doublelift, and he's so dead. TSM forced the retreat back to their fountain. NRG going to take yet another inhibitor turret. And this is not defensible at this point. TSM, I don't think they can fight for this inhibitor.
Oh, man. Energy. You know, if they end up winning this game, and then if they go to game 3 and win that one, they'll get that higher seed and knock down Phoenix 1. They're looking for that spot.
Certainly are. Santorin locked up a bit, but they're going for the kill here, actually. One Nexus turret down. NRG might retreat back, but they don't really have anything to do. Talia knocks them all back in. Bjergsen with a big play to try and defend his base. He's keeping them out as best he can, but NRG is just too far ahead. Room pops in again. TSM doing what they can, but Bjergsen gets dazzled, exhausted now as well. Arrow sails in and nails Quas. But Kiwi Kid too tanky to die. GBM just slays Teemo with the burst, and Doublelift goes down yet again after coming off a respawn. And we're going to have a game 3. NRG going to smash TSM in game 2.
NRG breaking TSM down early on. Kiwi Kid bamboozled by that game.
Oh, looking pretty happy with themselves, but they do have to do it again. And you know, TSM, ooh, Crow gets excited, but he goes back to Jax. No Nasus this time. Plus going to take Jax into NRG's final game versus TSM.
Final game of the split for both of these teams.
Tanking minions.
Hits him with an axe.
Got to get out. Oh, he cues back in, but Svenskeren. It was all a ruse. Quas going to take damage as Doublelift burns the heel. Counter-strike in. Doublelift really needs some kills here. Flashstone going to slow Doublelift in. Can he get it? He does. There's first blood.
4 more kills. And then Doublelift hits 1,000. And Quas, he tried to misses out on the knock-up there.
Oh, arrow to the face. Santorin's here. Santorin going to pop the ulti again. Doublelift. He's seen it all before. The exhaust is down, but he's still alive for now. Not for much longer, though. Santorin takes him down.
Yep, the Ghost rushes straight through. Here comes the TP from Jax. They're going to try to re-dive this and go after Haunter.
Yeah, Bifrost bail, but Haunter's now left alone. 1v4 can't hop to the journey. Santorin gets another kill.
And NRG are just playing this early game once again. Yeah, yeah, they have Kiwi Kids.
Oh, arrow again.
There they go.
Doublelift. Oh, good ulti from Bifrost. But there's the Cosmic Radiance. Hold back down. Dazzle is there. And that's going to be one. Bifrost already dead as Doublelift going to get dove here as well. They're just going to keep going. Sven does answer back in onto Oku. Doublelift trying to stay alive, but Karma gets a double kill. Sven answers back.
Yeah, and here comes Bjergsen on that Cassiopeia. If he can pick up some kills, he can start to snowball the game. He has that tier.
Got his ulti, but he's no flash. Well placed. Miasma going to lock them down. Ulti going to stun Santorin. Svenskeren gets another. GBM now going to go down as well as Bjergsen answers back.
And TSM even it up in gold again.
Head for TSM's good news. The Sven doesn't quite get stunned. Both Dazzle's going to miss. Looks like a 2v3 right now as Bjergsen with no ulti. Can't really do anything versus Olaf. GBM able to get himself a kill. And now Sven could get dove here. Snares looking. Arrow lands in. Shut down from Santorin.
The flash was even blown by.
And kind of claw their way back in here.
Santorin going to try to chase down the flash with Bjergsen.
He does not care, but the damage he might have to start carrying about. Bjergsen does get him on the other end as TSM going to turn it around. GBM get follow flashed on by Haunter as he's going to slow him. Ace in the hole! Oh! What the, you scumbag!
He's lucky he's like 3 seats away from double.
Quite in range. As looks like a collapse actually. Bifrost nails GBM. Haunter about to go mega. wallops him in the face. GBM dead. Oh, scoop back in. Bifrost able to get that first kill, and TSM leap forward. Quas the next target gets unborrowed, knocked up there by Sven, and he's going to be locked up for a little while longer. Quas does leap strike out of the way, but Bifrost bends around looking for another, gets one down, now looks for OQ. Stun misses, and OQ firing back in. Bjergsen locks him down, ace in the hole. Just a bit of damage.
Completion. Whereas OQ went the opposite route, looked for the crit.
Here's Sven again. Haunter jumps back in, Frozen Mallet helping out. Can't be disabled. Ragnarok pops. Kiwi though, stunned on the other end after the flash damage is there. Haunter gonna get that next kill. TSM starting to show real signs of life.
Yep. At the same time, Haunter picking up so many kills for himself. That's a frustration ace in the hole. You guys didn't give me those last 2 kills.
Yelling at Bjerg to be like, do more damage!
Flash forward!
I need this kill. NRG back on the Baron though. TSM looking to make them pay. Haunter stun. Now the Cosmic Radiance out from Tarek. Haunter does not go mega. GBM nails the shutdown.
Yeah, that was awesome from NRG because they were just piling onto him. Haunter almost transformed. He almost was able to get a flash Gnar, and it would have been a 5-man, but they convert it into a kill before he can, and now TSM posturing up.
This is so dangerous. Quas gonna pull away. NRG, I think, trying to bait them into the pit. Firefrost looking around, and now Santorin pops the ultimate. Sven taking damage on the other side, but Bjergsen's got out safely. Doublelift trying to get some kills. The Sven takes out Santorin. GBM gonna have the ulti blocked by Biofrost.
Doublelift got put the
OQ and Kiwi Kid there. Double stun lands in up to the Biafra. Doublelift gets one onto OQ. Looking for a Quas again. Tries to get it. Oh, it's stolen. TSM on to Baron though.
Still. 4 for 1 when everything is all said and done, and GBM's the only one to get away. Or, get away. Maybe I speak too soon. The Baron stealing Master, not gonna happen today. There's a ward right there.
Much too soon. Damage is good though. Doublelift all he wants to him.
He's buying time. Oh.
TSM do manage to secure the...
Quas has his own TP now, but it's mostly about joining this fight, and there goes Santorin. He wants Doublelift.
He needs to save Doublelift. Magical journey out. He does get to safety. Bjergsen kills Santorin in the front line. Ace in the hole. Hits Kiwi Kid, not going to assassinate GBM, and TSM going to leap forward and try and clean out the rest of NRG. They'll take the inhibitor if they can get it. NRG has left.
Yeah. Santorin ready to come back.
The power of Caitlyn. Good little trap line there for TSM.
I feel like NRG are just trying to play spoiler here and trying to just stop Doublelift from getting 3 more kills.
I think so too. Arrow lands, hits Bjergsen this time, but doesn't burn the cleanse. He knows he's safe. Haunter pops out of the dazzle there. Kiwi can take it too much damage. There's one for Doublelift. 2 more. Needs a couple more. Sven gonna line up the next one. Santorin goes down. But Doublelift's still cutting away. He's actually dead, so that's a bit awkward. And TSM gonna try and clean up the fight by themselves.
Yeah, they just go straight after Doublelift every time. Santorin does not want him to hit that mark. Wants him to have to wait months.
But TSM looking to try and finish that record.
There they go.
Santorin dives in. They're going to try and cut it up for Doublelift. Doublelift needs to look for a few more, but not quite enough yet. Biofrost, big ultimate lands in onto GBM, but Kiwi Kid going to try and move them around. Doublelift. That's one. Oh, that's not it. Kiwi Kid, the next one. Oh, no, that's not it either. You're kidding me.
999. Quas and OQ are the remaining members. Quas jumps in.
What are you doing?
The giver.
He's going to try and get it. He's going to donate it over Quas. There it is. Hunter steals it. Dive the fountain, TSM. You know you want to.
They've done it so many times before to set up pentakills. In the past, that's how Doublelift has gotten a lot of his back on CLG, and they're going to try it.
Oh, they went in too early. Hunter about to go mega. Here we go. Hunter's in. Look at Bird. Oh,
he gets it.
Gets 1,000 kills.
Doublelift.
And that's it.
1,000 kills for his career in the regular season of the NA LCS.
And what a way to end your final game of this summer. Doublelift puts one hell of an exclamation point on TSM's best ever season.
And with a bow on top, it's exactly 1,000. Nail biter, last moments there, pulls it out.
Hunter is a scumbag. His team tried so hard.
He was the sacrificial lamb at the end, though. He jumped in first. He tried to pay for his sins.